rapidly an acceptable and regular part of our society. Winning lottery numbers are drawn live on television, odds on sports events, results of horse and dog races, and advertising of casinos are carried daily in our newspapers. Billboards, TVs, and radio ads all communicate the availability of gambling. Yes, there is even an occasional ad or poster announcing a hotline number to call for help with a gambling problem. Gambling has become such a daily part of our lives. But senators, at the end of the day, who are we to dictate what one can do and not do? Senators, join me in the opposition of this bill for the following reasons. Now, first of all, it's the person's choice to do what they want to do, and Senator Kalyanaran, who is on the pro side, even agreed to this. For some people, gambling is a social or recreational activity, something that is fun and entertaining. But for others, gambling causes problems, and for some, it becomes uncontrollable. Bills go unpaid, basic needs like money, food, and rent are neglected. Senators, I know that there are risks of these lotteries, and so do the people who do this. But in the end, it's the individual's choice to decide whether or not to do this, and we as a Congress can have no say in this. Take drinking, for example. We know the risks of drinking, and yet it isn't illegal. And of course, one of you may bring up prohibition, but what happened? In fact, the amount of alcohol consumed during prohibition was much more than before. Senators, banning state lotteries violates one's right as an American citizen. What is this country based on? It is based on the freedom of speech, religion, and choosing what one wants to do, and of course, in legal limits. Senators, let us not turn our country into one that suppresses its people. We stood for freedom yesterday, stand for it today, and will always. Now, my second point is public schools actually benefit from state-run lotteries. Now, Senator Kareem says that it hurts the education funding, but in fact, it doesn't, according to the Washington Post. If you look at the payouts from lotteries to schools, you might be impressed by the numbers. In California, for example, all lottery donations to public schools from kindergarten through college, yes, college, totaled around $24 billion since 1985. Yes, $24 billion. Kindergarten to 12th grade schools alone have received a total of $19.3 billion. And it makes you wonder how some Californian public schools have to hold bake sales to keep the lights on, doesn't it? In fact, in state after state, lotteries send millions of dollars to public education. In Virginia, in fact, lottery tickets have a tagline that say, helping Virginia's public schools, and more than $5 billion in lottery proceeds have gone to public education in the last 24 years, which is about $50 million annually. Senators, for the following reasons, please join me in the opposition of this bill. Thank you.
The speech was 3 minutes, 5 seconds. Questioners, please rise. Senator Kalyanaran.
Senator, we are giving billions to these school districts, but we are also introducing millions to this new gambling problem. What do you have to say?
Well, Senator, I don't think that because we're having these lotteries, we're introducing it. These people, or if we are, these people have the choice of doing this. So that doesn't really correlate with how much money we're bringing in for the public schools.
Senator Mahesh.
Isn't it our moral responsibility as a government to steer the public towards the right path?
Senator, that may be our moral, but in fact, as I've mentioned, this is a right that the U.S. citizens have, and we as a Congress can have no say in this.
Senator Fahad.
Senator, you say that the lottery is a choice, but if people are earning less than $13,000 a year, don't you think the lottery is their only hope?
Well, Senators, for some, actually, that is all based on them. They might think it is a hope for them. Others might think that it's a waste of money. This goes back to the point that it's their choice to do it, so we can't say anything in this.
Thank you, Senator. The question period has elapsed. You can take your seat.